Yo, what is going on, YouTube, man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me here today, man. Today, we're checking out some Alanis Morissette, You Oughta Know. All right, so Alanis Morissette has been requested on the channel before, and I've kind of stayed away from it for the reason that I know who Alanis Morissette is, and growing up when I was a young teenager or so, I've heard her music on the radio, so I was going to stay away from it because I've heard some of the songs before, but as I've learned on this channel, just because you've heard something in the background doesn't mean you know anything about the song, all right? I've never sat down and listened to Alanis Morissette, just like there's some songs that I've heard on the channel that I've never sat down and listened, and when I did, I was like, there's so much more that I didn't know about it, right? I didn't pay attention to the sound, I didn't pay attention to the singing, I didn't pay attention to the lyrics, so this deserves a deeper dive, right? I'm gonna do it for those who have requested it. I'm gonna do it for myself as well, man. So we've got Alanis Morissette right here, You Oughta Know. I remember hearing the song on the radio when I was younger. Couldn't tell you what she's discussing, don't know anything about it, man. So we're gonna dive in and actually take a proper listen with it today. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching this with me, man. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Before I get this one started, if you're new here, been here a while, man, please like, subscribe, and check out the description if you're enjoying the channel, man. Thank you so much. Subscribing's free, helps me out great deal, man. I'd appreciate it if you hit that, man. Let's go ahead and dive into this one. Alanis Morissette, You Oughta Know. We got an official music video with it too, so here we go.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. I know the version of me. Is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd help me till you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here
I remember this part.
to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You oughta know.
She's talking that ish.
Seem very well. Things look peaceful.
That bass is crazy.
I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you fuck her?
She's going in. God. This is bumping.
Left when you went
Oh,
away.
man.
It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You oughta know.
Man, Alanis is vicious, bro. She's going in, man. Holy. Ooh.
Cause I joked that you laid in the bed that was made, and I'm not gonna
Wow, bro, this song is intense, bro. I think I'm just like so like cheesing that these aren't like sad tears or anything. I'm just like, geez, bro, I'm over here like, wow, she was going through it, bro. Alanis, this is intense. This song is so intense. I felt the intensity from her, almost like I could imagine her when she's writing it. And I can imagine her in the studio. This this sounds and feels personal. This sounds and feels very personal, man. I almost feel like this was like directly at an ex. You know what I mean? There's sometimes artists write and they're just writing a general emotion song that anyone can relate to. This felt and sounded more than that. Okay, this sounded very personal. Dude. Like I said, I was young when I listened to this probably the last time, and I didn't know the level of depth we were hitting with these lyrics, and I'm like, this was on the radio now, you know, because surely it was edited on the radio, but I don't recall. But she talks about will she go down on you in the theater like I do? You know what I mean? Like, dang, bro. Then she goes on to, sorry to interrupt you in the middle of dinner. And in my mind, I'm almost thinking like he's there eating with the new girl and she's just, boom, she barges in, hand on the table, answer these questions for me right now. Oh, hello, by the way. Answer me. You know what I mean? Like, dang, she is literally so destroyed by what has been done here that she's going to go to the extreme and she don't give a dang who's looking at her, what eyes are on you. She'll make that scene in public, man. I don't care. You're gonna know my wrath because you did something so destructive and disgusting to me that at this point, yeah, I'm gonna be a problem for you. It's like, dang, that's the intensity I was feeling listening to this. I was literally feeling, man, some rage, some burning eyes, dude. Almost like, you know, when they say you can feel somebody's eyes burning a hole through you, I felt her lyrics burning a hole through me, but as well as the intensity on her face here, man. Fantastic, dude. I enjoyed the passion on this one. I really did. She said when she scratches somebody else's back, you know, she hopes you can feel that. Like, dude, this is some rawness, man. This was a straight lyrical attack on you, man. Dang it, dude. I enjoyed this a lot. Let's go ahead and dive in, dude, and see what we can find out behind the history on this one, man. Wow. All right, guys, we got Alanis Morissette right here. You ought to know, man. You know, the only word that's coming to mind for me right now is, man, she threw a doozy on me. You know, it's a doozy. This was a doozy, and I know that's a dated term, but it's my term right now, man. This one, you know, it's a doozy, dude. So we've got this one released right here in 1995, man, considered alternative rock post-grunge. You've got the songwriters on this is Alanis Morissette and Glenn Ballard. I'm not familiar with Mr. Glenn Ballard. This is the first time I believe I've seen his name. So You Oughta Know is a song by Canadian singer-songwriter. Yo, shout out. I did not know Alanis was Canadian. So we've got another Canadian artist right here, man. Released as the lead single from her third studio album, Jagged Little Pearl. Okay, after releasing 2 studio albums, Morissette left MCA Records Canada and was introduced to manager Scott Welsh. Morissette began working on new music after moving from her hometown of Ottawa to Toronto, but made little progress. In Los Angeles, she met producer Glenn Ballard, with whom she wrote songs including You Oughta Know, man. You Oughta Know signaled Morissette's departure from bubblegum pop to alternative rock and features guitarist Dave Navarro and bassist Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Drummer Taylor Hawkins played in her touring band before joining Foo Fighters, but does not contribute to the track. Dude, were they on the video there that I just didn't notice because I was so caught up in the lyrics and Alanis Morissette in the video? So you got Dave Navarro, who I've known. I believe he had his solo projects, and the night he was with Red Hot Chili Peppers for a little bit, and Flea, of course, one of my favorite bands, Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. Taylor Hawkins, I know him of the Foo Fighters. I've heard a little bit of Foo Fighters here as well. So very cool. Did not know that, man. So down here for the lyrical interpretation, it says Morissette has never publicly identified anyone as the ex-boyfriend portrayed in the song. In 2008, she said, "Well, I've never talked about who my songs were about, and I won't, because when I write them, they've written They're written for the sake of personal expression. So with all due respect to whoever may see themselves in my songs, and it happens all the time, I never really comment on it because I write these songs for myself, not other people. Nonetheless, in comments made on different occasions, actor-comedian Dave Collier. Oh, Joey. I couldn't tell by that picture, but he's Joey Gladstone from Full House, man. He's like the silly uncle, right? The fun one, the fun uncle. They were dating. So nonetheless, in comments made on different occasions, actor-comedian Dave has alternately admitted to and denied being the subject of the song. In 1997, the Boston Herald reported that Collier admitted the lines are very close to home, especially the one about an older version of me and bugging him in the middle of dinner. Dave's former television co-star Bob Saget, oh man, rest in peace. Rest in peace, I love Bob Saget, said in one interview that he was present when Morissette made that call during dinner. In 2021 documentary, Jagged Morissette denied the song about Dave. Other celebrities have been rumored to be the lover in the song, including Mike Peluso, a hockey player, Matt LeBlanc. Oh, hey, that guy was on Friends. I never watched Friends, but I remember his face from it. Actor who appeared in the video of Morissette's single Walk Away in 1991, and Leslie Howe, comedian musician and producer of Morissette's first 2 albums. Dang, okay, so there's some speculation out there. Morissette hasn't ever come out and admitted directly herself, I guess, who she wrote this about, but there is, I guess, some evidence maybe pointing to Dave. This almost gives me that feel with one of the Carly Simon songs, right? Where we're like, you're so vain. This kind of gives me that vibe, is she really tore into somebody and everyone else is saying, man, who is it about, man? Who's she write this about? Well, she's got an interrupted call by Dave, but maybe it's a combination of different experiences, right? Dave, well, all right, it's a little vulgar, but Dave, did she go down on you in a theater? Because if so, then you've got 2 reasons to believe it was for you. But if it wasn't you, it might be a combination of different experiences from different relationships. That's all I'm saying. I'll leave it there, all right? Thank you guys for tuning in with me here today, man. Let me know if there's more from Alanis Morissette you want me to check out, man. I'd appreciate that right here, right now, man. Thank you guys so much, man. If you enjoy the content I put out on a daily basis, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3, dude. It's a great way to support me in the channel if you're enjoying the content, man. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.